I'm Mario Toneguzzi with the Calgary Italian Sportsmen's Dinner Association. Joining me today is one of three scholarship recipients from the association, Cristiano Aiello. Thanks, Cristiano, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's first talk about your Italian heritage. If you could share a little bit about that and what it means for you to be an Italian.
Yeah, for sure. So my Italian roots, it came from my dad's side. My nonna and nonno were from Calabria. They're from this town called Castellsolano. They moved to Canada from a boat and they landed in Halifax. Then they took a train to Calgary. They started a new life. For my dad, Zia, and I'm really just proud of my Italian heritage. As a third generation Italian, I feel a deep responsibility to carry on the legacy that my grandparents brought for me from their hard work, sacrifice, and my family's always been a huge part of my life. Growing up Italian, they taught me all the values of loyalty, hard work, and staying connected to your roots. And for me, it's more than just about food and traditions. It's about pride, resilience, and everything that's been passed down.
Right, wonderful. So, Cristiano, tell us a little bit about the sports you're involved in and how you plan to pursue this after high school. What high school are you at, by the way?
I'm at Notre Dame.
Okay, and so what sports are you involved in, and what are you doing forward with that?
Okay, so I'm playing soccer. I've been playing since I was about 3 years old. My dad, he first signed me up for community soccer, and I used to watch my older brother from the sidelines. And as I got older, I moved to a club called MSB. And I played about 1 to 2 years up with the older age groups. And my dad coached me for a little bit, like 5 or so years. Then I moved on to Calgary Blizzards. We were playing in this league called the AYSL. We would play teams in both Calgary and Edmonton. And after that, we moved to the men's league division. We were playing majors as one of the highest divisions for the men's league. And along that, I was also playing school soccer for Notre Dame, of course. And we would do early morning practices for the school, and I would have evening practices with the club. And I've always just been playing at a competitive level, and I hope to keep playing it on for university. And it's just one of those things that helps me to clear my mind, get my mind off of things. And my dad introduced me to the game. Even though he's no longer here, I know he's still cheering me on. And I want to use his knowledge that he gave for me to pass it on to the younger generation. And it's always just been a huge part of my life playing soccer.
What happens after high school for you? What are you doing in terms of pursuing your education, and what do you want to do with that?
Yeah, so I'm going into the University of Calgary. I'm going to be pursuing a business degree, and hopefully I can make some career out of it, whether it's in sports management or whatever it is. I just hope I can make my family proud and be a role model for the younger generations. And education, it's always been an important part of my life. My parents, they've always encouraged me to work hard in school. I've always tried to get high grades, maintain them, and I've just learned to grow as a better person on and off the field. And I'm trying to give back to my community, and I'm determined to make the most of the opportunities that my family got from me from Italy.
And one last thing, Cristiano, when you found out that you were one of the three recipients from the Dinner Association's scholarships, how did you feel? And what does it mean to you to be one of those three?
Yeah, so when I found out obviously about the Calgary Italian Sportsman Dinner scholarship, I was pretty overwhelmed. I mean, I felt like all my hard work, the early mornings, the late nights, I feel like it all paid off. And I just can't thank my family enough. Their sacrifices that they've made, not just mine, but my family's too, of course. And, the award means so much to me. It connects me back to my Italian roots. I feel like I'm a part of something bigger, the Italian community in Canada, of course. And I'm just incredibly grateful to my family, teammates, peers, and the Italian community for their support.
All right. Thanks so much, Cristiano, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.